Larry.
That would be me.
Yes, him. He got a chance to talk to one of the stars of Unbreakable Boy, a new movie that's out right now. It follows the true story of Austin LaRette, a boy born with brittle bone disease and later diagnosed with autism, and his family.
I'm Austin, but you can call me Ozman. Welcome back, everybody! I have a lizard named Marty and a killer hat collection.
As a person, Austin is the most happy person you will ever meet. He goes through a lot in the movie, but you'll find that no matter what, he'll always be excited and happy about his life in the end. And I think that's really what the beauty is about his character.
Are you sure that that's the right hat for your first day?
Don't be a goober, Daddy-o. Jester is the best one. It's the Mountain Dew Code Red of hat. And the best part is, the chicks dig it.
This story is based on a real family, and Austin is a real person.
Yeah.
So what was it like getting to meet Austin, and how is it kind of different playing a character based on a real person as opposed to somebody who's totally fictional?
It was great getting to meet him. I remember I was driving home from set one day and I got a message from him on Instagram and he said, "Hey, this is Austin. I hear you play me in the movie." And we started talking. For me, playing like a real person, there is a bit more pressure on it because you have to make sure like you're doing it correctly to their approval. However, I really think there's something special in being able to tell a real person's story and having their journey shown to everyone.
Earth to Austin.
I think his brain's on another planet.
Nope, my brain is right here in my head on Earth.
How would you say compassion and empathy really run throughout this movie?
In the end, the family like all comes together because they all have their conflicts. Austin gets bullied, Scott into recess. Scott is going through his internal struggles too, and it's hard for him to process that. But in the end, he spends some time away from his family. He's able to like calm down, and he comes back and he's able to show everyone that love he has in him again.
Here's a true fact about me. Sometimes a happy moment feels sad, and sometimes a sad moment feels happy. I don't always know why. I don't always understand. That's just what it's like to be Austin.
What was it like on set as a family unit?
We all got along really well. Like, we all spent time with each other off set. Me and Gavin Warren, the kid who played my brother, I would go to his hotel room, we'd play like Mario Kart together. It was fun. That was the extent of the conflict because he'd choose Rainbow Road every time.
It's been about 4 years since you kind of made the movie and now it's coming out. You're seeing it on the big screen. What's that experience been like for you?
For me, it's just been like, finally, because it's always felt like a distant future to me. I filmed it when I was 12. Now I'm 16. I filmed it when I was 4'8". Now I'm around 5'10".
Jacob, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank
The Unbreakable
you.
Boy, it's in theaters right now. Go see it.
February 24th marked 3 years since the start of the war between Ukraine and Russia. Russia is the largest country by size in the world, and it shares a border with Ukraine. Russia invaded Ukraine in 2022. Since then, land has been lost and hundreds of thousands of soldiers and civilians have been killed, as well as forcing many Ukrainians to leave the country for a safer place to live. Now to the U.S. While running for president, Trump promised to put an end to the war between the two countries. Last week, he talked to Russia's President Vladimir Putin, and his administration met with Russian officials without Ukraine.
This sparked a very public fight between the U.S. and Ukraine. Russia is not an ally of the US or any other European countries, but Ukraine is. Russia is an authoritarian state, which means the government controls almost everything, unlike the US and Ukraine, which are both democracies. In recent days, Trump has criticized Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, calling him a dictator, which is not true because he was elected in 2019.
However, Ukraine is currently under martial law, which means they won't hold elections again until the war is over. Trump also blamed Ukraine for Russia's invasion, also not true, and Zelensky has said Trump is surrounded by disinformation fed by Russia. So, what happens now? President Trump on Monday said he believes the war could end in weeks, but Russia said they will not give up any land it's taken as part of any peace deal, which is a key point for Ukraine. Also, earlier this week, the U.S. was one of 18 countries that voted against a resolution that blamed Russia for the Ukraine war. The resolution still passed with 93 in support.
And President Zelensky is scheduled to visit D.C. to sign a potential deal that would give the U.S. money for minerals found on its land. Trump says this pays back the billions of dollars it's given to the war effort. But it's not clear how the deal will support Ukraine's security moving forward. So as of now, this war continues.
It's almost time for Mardi Gras, which is coming up on March 4th. Mardi Gras is French for Fat Tuesday. Why Fat Tuesday? It's always a day of feasting before the start of Lent. Lent is the Christian season where those who participate give up something that they love as a way of showing their promises to God. It could be chocolate, sweets, or even using social media, Larry. He said he wanted to delete his. Lent ends with Easter. While Mardi Gras is celebrated all over the world, New Orleans, Louisiana is known for its celebrations. It's a big old party with parades, music, and lots of dancing in the streets. A major tradition is eating this ring-shaped dessert called king cake. There's always a tiny plastic baby inside, and it's good luck if you find it. So, Larry and I shall find it.
Oh, look at that. Utensils.
So Larry is gonna cut the cake in half.
Voila. There you go. Yeah, I think you get all the yellow. I got all the purple.
It smells so good.
It actually does smell so good.
It smells so sweet. Are you ready?
I sure am. I'm gonna actually try to get it before I go a station for the little guy.
How big do you think the baby is?
We are about to find out.
Oh, you just took like a bite like that.
How did you like the cake?
I probably the same way.
I found
it!
You gotta be kidding me.
He's
First bite?
He's black.
Oh, look at that. He's even got like a little crown of sugar.
Oh! Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Now, I'm sure almost everyone has seen this lamp at the start of your favorite Pixar movie, right? Apple researchers are working to bring that lamp to life. They released demo footage, so it's not on sale yet, about not only creating a moving lamp, but also adding expressions to robotics. They shared 6 different experiments with a robotic arm lamp. In each experiment, the lamp just does the job functionally first, as quickly and efficiently as possible, which is pretty cool as is. But then, the lamp works to show expressions and emotions in reaction to a human user. So while both lamps can play music, one dances along to the song. Or when the user asks for a weather update, the lamp is disappointed it can't come along outside. This is personification, when you assign human traits to an inanimate object or idea. Apple released the research paper to make the point that future robotics will be more effective beyond just doing the job. Specifically, they wanted to show intention and attitude to help people connect with the device easier. So instead of just shining a light on your glass to remind you to drink more water, the lamp could actually nudge your glass closer. But the real question is it cool or is it just a little too weird?
I'm so into it. Toilets next. Dolphins. They may be just like us.
I can't do the noise.
Because they smile. Yeah, it's true. 22 dolphins were observed for 80 hours in Italy and France. They were in captivity, meaning they were living in zoos, so it's unclear how wild dolphins might act. The researchers recorded them while they were playing in pairs, on their own, or with their human trainers. Scientists found they smiled when their playmates could see them, and that it could be a way for them to communicate. They're using a, quote, open mouth expression. But it's not totally clear if their smiles mean the same thing to them as they do to us, or even why they're smiling like that. It also turns out dolphins copy each other's faces, like meerkats and orangutans have been shown to do. Now, all of this doesn't rule out that dolphins are opening their mouths for other reasons, but it certainly confirms that these are friendly displays and not aggressive. How flippin' cute.
But how flipper cute.
No.